We're in the FlyJSim 732. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I can say that I am officially one that has flown on Western Airlines. In fact, I'll go as far as saying it was my first ever flight was on Western Airlines. It was from Boise to Salt Lake. Or Salt Lake to Boise, was it? It was one of that route when I was very young. And this would have been about 19, maybe 79, 80, 81, somewhere in there. And I'm assuming around that time it would have been a 732. But I don't know. What do you guys think? But it's a fine looking livery. Yep, and there's the FlyJSim chair. This is the beautiful Pittsburgh. I like the silver, the glossy. It's a great looking livery. Western Airlines, I think, was absorbed by Delta, maybe? I think. I don't know. I'm assuming that this is an animated jetway for Sam. So it should, when it pulls away, it should retract and the animation, yeah. And we should also have the safe docking system right there. Okay. I better get my handy dandy checklist out. But before we do that, it's because I'll be doing slant alpha, I'm actually going to use, well, I could still use this. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go flight. We're going to go new flight, manual input. We're not going on the typical route because we are slant alpha. So we're going Pittsburgh to Boston. And we're going to create the route. We're going to go, I'll just keep the low en route chart up just because of the VORs. So, all right, we'll take off. We could use the Montour MMJ VOR and go outbound on a radial. And then we could track the Selinsgrove VOR. So if I click on that, add that to the route. Yeah, we'll just track that one. The Selinsgrove VOR 110.4. Western Airlines was bought out by Delta on April Fool's Day 1987. Really? You got a pilot deviation on PE? I told him to contact Snack Air. I do have the updated Salt Lake City Turbinator. Yes, I have 1.5, and there's a Twitch VOD and a YouTube video dedicated just to the section where I fly around and show the airport. It looks good. I didn't do a lot of the PBR showcasing that I should have, but we will go back there many times because that is our rodeo. Maybe we'll track the Johnstown VOR first. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Johnstown before. Yeah, before. There we go. And then let's track the I'm just going to go on a long route here to the Kingston VOR. So we'll click on the Kingston VOR and we'll add that to the route. And this will be after SEG. Right? That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I know. I'm in low alt. Yeah. Does it show the VORs as readily available on the high-end route? It probably does, yeah. Okay. I just thought maybe on the lower it would show him a little bit better, but no, that's fine. All right, and then we're going to do from Kingston, we'll track Putnam. And we'll put that after IGN. And then we will bring up the approach. The METAR for Boston, PVD and PUT are common VORs into Boston. Okay, good. The METAR was 220 at 27. So let's land on the 22s. Do we want to do 22 left, or do we want to do 27? Probably 22 left. Also opening up the Discord. And go over here. Yeah, 22 left. Final. And then we'll overlay the 22 left chart on top. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Yep, excellent. All right, thanks for your patience. Oh, takeoff is 22 right. Landing is 22 right. Even though, okay, so let's change that. Change. They don't have an ILS on 22 right though. Oh, you're wrong. Okay, 22 left is fine. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I got to go through my stack of checklists to find the 732 checklist. Let's go to the John Fly. All right. I am in the voice lobby of the John Fly Discord. Test 1, 2. I am going to turn on. I think I'm in there. It's not working yet. Edit the channel. Permissions. Yeah, that looks good. Overview. Test 1, 2. Oh, I need to change my input here. Hold on. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Okay. And then okay, we're getting ready. Can someone give Gongshow a permit? I want to do one thing. Do you guys know on Discord? No, it doesn't look like you can. Okay. Oh, we got a subscribe. Hey, Max. Hey, test 1, 2.
Hello.
Oh, I'm on push to talk. That's why. All right. Hey, we got a subscribe. Hold on one second. All right. Sorry, I was on push to talk. Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, let me turn you up. I kind of like some streamers require the push to talk, and it's kind of nice if there's a lot of people in the room. But
yeah.
I'm gonna drag you into the private office.
We're going private. We're going private, folks.
Private conversation.
What's going on?
Hey, just getting my FlyJSim on and my Pittsburgh on.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks.
It's been a while since I've flown the FlyJ.
Yeah, me too. In fact, I can't even get my Q400 to work properly. But the 732 and the 727 are my go-tos for that line of product. So
We still
that's
need a seven. We need a FlyJ727 John Fly P stream at some point though, just for the old days.
just to do like a redemption stream.
Like a little LAX Vegas 727 Pilot Edge. You know what I mean?
Turn right
I
on
think
the loop.
turn left.
Tell me you just did not. Yeah, I mean it's possible. I mean, to me, it was funny when I was considering VATSIM because of the new voice codec. I thought, I'll probably be less intimidated on VATSIM than I am Pilot Edge. I'm still intimidated on VATSIM because that San Juan FNO and the Minneapolis FNO.
How was that last night?
It was
I was gonna text you.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I
Awesome.
had 0 holds, zero
Nice.
zero delay vectors.
Uh-huh.
I had a couple center controllers, a couple of approach controllers, and then I got vectored in. And it's not a complaint or anything, but I had totally planned for the primary runway 8 into San Juan, and they gave me 10, and I had to reprogram the box. But when you're in the NGXU, you're pretty confident about reprogramming the box. So
yeah, that's good.
how was your real world flight?
It was good. It was super, super easy.
That stream was fantastic.
I was just happy the mount stayed on and it didn't move. It was just like, like glued on. No, it was good. Yeah, it was all pretty good. Had to do a go around, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
In Morristown. Because
nice.
we had 50 knots of wind at 1,000 feet right on the tail.
Oh wow.
And the winds were calm at the airport. Well, that was the crazy thing. So we couldn't slow down, and it was just we were coming in hot. So we did a little go arounds here, circle fill the runway, and then 50 knots headwind at 1,000 feet, 200 feet, winds were calm. It's crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Now, I would have thought that the tower would have cleared you for the other runway, but I guess they weren't aware of that wind level, thinking that
the tower was closed.
The tower was closed. Okay.
Yeah. So it was it was cool. That was good.
I like it. The you should have seen the kind of the reaction of your chat when you plugged in the microphone of the phone. I think it was your iPhone, probably, right?
Yeah.
When you plugged it in,
because I haven't looked at anything because I just put the camera there for that stuff and let it kind of do its thing.
Yeah, and we were looking at a beautiful tug on the ramp, and we could hear a few things that were said in the background. In fact, we heard the passenger briefing. That was kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
But once you plugged in the microphone to the ATC and your voice, everyone went, how did he just do that? Because we suddenly were injected into the left and right seat with you because you were high fidelity, and so were the controllers, and it was fantastic. Unfortunately, it ripped on me not far after your check-in with departure, but the taxiway and everything, the night time, it was, and that JetBlue plane in front of you.
That guy was silky smooth on the comms. You hear him? He was just like smooth.
You're like,
that was
cool. Don't you think he's cool? And your guy's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that PC-12 coming in. He looks a little slow.
Yeah. No, it was cool. Yeah, it was fun.
So this is the new Pittsburgh that I'm previewing for everyone.
It looks nice.
And it's fantastic. And really, there's nothing really, and there's no deal breakers at all for anything. I'm going to report back a few things, but it could be related to my particular arrangement of my scenery, I or whatever. But so far, so good. This is on the outside view, this is 42 frames. Get down low, 40, 42, 43 frames, and you got to keep in mind that I'm streaming. So this is
yeah.
So this is
that ortho come with the scenery, or is that your
right? From what I can tell, the ortho is included in the airport boundary, but I don't think he has ortho outside of the airport boundary, which I prefer because I have my own ortho, but I don't know where the cutoff line is. But
interesting. And rim, so it's called Rim&Co. I've never heard of it.
FS Elite referred to it as Rimco, but then in the communications that I've had with them, he says it's Rim and Company or Rim&Co. Rim and Company, and it's it'll be I believe it'll be their first payware release. So.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool that they're coming to Twitch and supporting us over on this platform. So.
Very cool.
I'll go with battery on. And I'm going to go position light. We're going slant alpha into Boston.
Is there ATC on?
There is, but I'm not going to go on ATC
Oh,
right
you're not
now.
going to do it, John?
No.
Oh, man.
No, I don't want to do slant alpha into the gusting winds of Boston. I'd rather enjoy this airport on the departure.
And Evans on Boston Center too.
Oh, then you really have to be on your A game. You know, I was literally seconds away from pulling the trigger on the FS Labs for the FNO.
Yeah.
But Mustafa gave me a brand new Snack Air livery for the NGXU. So I switched last minute to the NGXU, and it was just like, oh.
I wish I could get on a Snack Air, but man, human resources is tough. Oof, they're a tough group to get in.
Yeah, but you know what? Mindy and Janet's lawyers contacted us to have us represent them, and we said no. Sorry, you guys.
Really?
There's too much bad water. There. Yeah, that bridge is sailed. That bridge.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do aft fuel 1, and we're gonna do APU bleed on, and let's turn on the old APU. Oh. Yeah, there we go. APU spooling up. So I was telling people about the PB and J and M, and people were saying it's peanut butter and jam and milk.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. That's kind of cool. I'm super excited. It's going to be super fun.
Yeah, so January 15th, everyone. Yeah, it'll be cool. I think we're going to even host it on, I think we're going to host it on your channel. We got to show you a few of the tricks, though, to get all of our video on your
Did you see the message?
Your OBS. I didn't yet.
Okay.
Maybe we need a session or two.
Yeah, that's right. I'd mentioned. I was like, could I maybe get some John Fly assistance?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to look at how to do it, and I was a little bit lost.
Yeah, no worries. The difficulty with it, and I'll tell you about it and everything on the other channel. But the difficulty is when there's when there was 3 of us, you scale the video to show up on the stream, and then if someone disconnects, whether it be accidental or their internet goes out, whatever, all of a sudden your scaling is off, and you're looking at Brad's ear and my elbow, and your scaling is all off.
We don't want to look at Brad's ear. We don't want to look at Brad's ear.
Brad's got a nice ear. I mean, I like it, but not the left one, but the right one. So.
Okay.
All right. APU gen on. Let's see here. He's not here to defend his ears either. Jay Parrott, that was weird. All right, let's put on the yaw damper. Oh, mechanical keyboard in action.
Oh, sorry, I gotta go push the talk. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Have you purchased any scenery in the past year? Or you're asking Boss? You can ask him on microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Boss Bud has a thing about only buying airplanes now. He doesn't buy any scenery, so it's a travesty.
What does that mean? You don't buy?
He doesn't believe in scenery airports. He just believes in buying airplanes and landing in default airports.
Oh, you can get away with that in some platforms.
Not in P2D.
No.
Yep.
That's dented wallet city, but it has to happen.
It has to happen.
All right, we're gonna do emergency exit lights, and we're gonna do passenger signs. Just gonna go on. Maybe Threshold should do a story on his ear. Here we go with the ear. No, I was just giving an example that the scaling of the video gets cropped off if someone disconnects, so it's kind of an interesting situation. All right, would you turn on the window heat with just the APU on? Yeah, I guess it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Let them start warming up. And the gasper needs to come on. And the left and the right pack are on for now till engine start. Oh wait, actually it says to leave right pack off sometimes. All right, we're gonna cruise eastbound. Let's go up to 3.3. Can I put in 100 for Boston elevation? Probably.
Yeah, 50, 100, yeah.
We'll go 70, whatever. It's probably 12. All right, let's do a control check.
I bet YouTube's happy, John. You're back in X-Plane.
I did TBM as well.
Oh, you did?
We did a beautiful pilot edge flight in the TBM out of Riverside down to. We did the localizer DME alpha approach. So you shoot the localizer at Limburg and you fly over Limburg at like 800 feet and then you do that left base into the military base.
Oh, that's a cool one.
That's
a cool
we did
approach.
that and it was fantastic. All right, altimeter is 2988. If you guys have any questions for Max, take it away while I do all this setup here.
That's the one thing I like about the FlyJ is it's a super easy plane to get going. You know, something like the FS Labs, you got to do the ATSU, you got to do all this crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that's nice about the FlyJ is it's battery on, APU on, tune some VORs,
Boom.
turn those, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good airplane for that.
Yeah, and I think we like the option of having complexity with regard to startup, and then we want simple.
Yeah.
And you're right. All right, let's turn on the anti-collision light. Whoa, the gate's going. Oh, listen to that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, I think it's got noises. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We got a subscribe. We got a brand new member of the Snack Club, the Snack Shack, Aerobat 150 with the subscribe. Thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, it wasn't designed for this parking position, but that was pretty cool I like the flashing lights. And it actually went above the wing. But I like the sound. I had not seen that sound before, so that was cool. Thank you again, Aerobat 150. I bet you, Aerobat, I would hope you're a big fan of the Nahadrian mod of the Carenado 152. I would think that Nahadrian mod is fantastic. Where did I get my RXP 430 INI file? I got that from Telwest. That's the other thing we did, Max. I did the shared cockpit in the Bonanza F33 in X-Plane yesterday.
How was the shared? It was good?
It was fantastic. We flew in Arizona from a small field up into Sedona. Telwest created the Smart Copilot INI file to not only work with the plane in general, but he made it work with the Reality XP GNS 430. So we had terrain radar on our 430.
That's cool.
And of course, the Reality XP GNS 430 mirrors the real world 430 much closer than the Laminar 430. Yeah. I love the Laminar 430, but no, it was fun. So we've been pleasing the X-Plane crowd.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let's push back. There's a sexy tug driver that works out of Pittsburgh.
John, I was going to ask you your Kansas City scenery that you had on your YouTube that I watched. That's payware.
Show me where you want to go.
Yeah, I bought. Isn't it Latin VFR?
Is that Latin VFR? Okay.
I think so. Did it not look right? Maybe I need to fix it, or.
No, the runway textures looked funky, but the gates looked really good. I don't know.
Maybe I had some bleed through of. But the thing is would Orbex Global bleed through in some? I know SoCal we had to fix a bunch of airports, but would Orbex Global base affect Kansas City by chance or no?
No, I don't think so.
So
the Orbex Global stuff shouldn't mess with that. The only stuff that messes with stuff is when you have the SoCal region, NorCal region, like that stuff is when it gets funky.
Okay. That's where we're developing the BGL killer.
The BGL.
The program.
I'm going to make some good money on that, John.
Yeah. Because someone just the other day clicked that reinitialize my Orbex scenery and it took out all of their.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All doors and hatches are
closed. Lower Labrador. I have not been to Portland IRL, but I would love to at some point. It'd be super fun.
Oh, Portland, Oregon or Maine?
Oregon. I love Portland, Maine. It's one of my favorites. John, have we been to Portland together?
We haven't. I don't think we did go to Maine. No.
Okay.
Halifax.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, it's pulling. I like how it uses the smaller tug for this plane.
That was the tug that they used on the CJ yesterday when I got back to White Plains.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yep.
Now, people were asking in the stream, does the GPU at your FBO, does it come with your hangar, everything, or is that a separate per-use type situation as far as cost?
No, it's part of being a tenant so normally how it works is it's $60 per hour to use the GPU.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a tenant, then it's part of the whatever
the whole
tenant
fee. Yeah.
price.
Okay.
Yeah. But it makes such a difference. Like just being able to get everything powered up and get everything ready, and then you can just fire them up and go.
I liked how you when we were in Idaho and we were on the ground with your M2 and they bring up the GPU that's a part of the tug, and you're like, can we get the other the other GPU?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Like the CJs and Phenoms, they're super sensitive to GPUs. Yeah, it's like fine china. It's like P3D.
Yeah.
It's like P3D, John. It's fine china.
You just want to protect that baby. They're like, sure, we'll bring it out. And then I go up and I ask him about 6 questions live on stream. So
that was awesome.
He's like, yep, you can adjust the voltage here and you can grab a whiskey sour in the lower shelf down here. All right, we should be doing engine start, but I'm just delaying. All right, packs off. Let's go. All fuel pumps on. Hydros on. I love this part of it. Don't you love this part? I wish every aircraft could do this. You just click if you're in quick mode, right? You just click this green tab and boom, trim is set.
Centered. Yep.
It's cheating, but I like it. All right. We got a set parking brake. And we're going to go start number
disconnecting tow.
2.
Stand by.
Okay, starting number 2, looking for the N2 to rise. And it is. Yeehaw, on delay. Waiting for 20. I think it's 20% on this one, isn't it? I think so.
I have no idea. I kind of just,
Adding fuel. Disconnect, go to hand signals. Sure, you mean whiskey tomato. Oh, Joe's making fun of me when I accidentally poured tomato juice in my Jack Daniels on that Challenger real world flight that I was in.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you. Oh, crap. I think my throttle just advanced. That was weird. All right, engine number 1. And we're cranking. And 2 is rising. We should have some sounds up. There we go. Little bit of sound on the John Fly stream, right? Adding fuel. Certainly not John. Yeah, live. I did it live. I'm like, crack open. I just grabbed a little tiny red bottle, and I thought it was Coke. No, it was tomato juice. All right, we have engine 1 stabilizing. Yeah, good memories. I'll never live it down either. So Max.
So John,
give me an example of a CTAF call to into Bermuda. What do you say?
Bermuda's towered.
No, but you said it was not towered last night.
No, and Morristown.
Oh, back into Morristown. That's when you did the
Mhm.
mist.
Yep.
Oh, that's why it's windy in Boston right now. Okay, I thought you did a mist in Bermuda. I misunderstood.
Yeah. Yep. It was no Bermuda. Yeah, no Bermuda's it's pretty chill.
Gen 1, Gen 2 on, pitot static on. Packs can come back on. Oscillation valve to auto. APU bleed off. APU off. Yep. We'll also do... Oh, this is one of those things where you have to change your pressurization panel to FLT. And I better set my altitude.
But do you do that in the air, or do you?
That's a good question.
I always thought that you would. I always forget to switch it, so I always mess it up. But I would always think that you would.
Because
That would be like your climb checklist, is you would flip it to flight.
My first feeling is that you need to start pressurizing now for takeoff.
But
And
could
so
it even?
I think it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Torb knows. CTAF call. Hey, y'all get out of my way. I'm coming in. Yeah.
I'm coming in hot.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Everyone has a different CTAF call. I mean, it's all like I've dropped one of the phraseologies I used to say because I think it's unnecessary. Now it's just pretty original, pretty just standard.
I'm trying to drop the traffic and just say the airport name.
Really?
At both sides, because I've been saying traffic, and some people it's like, you don't need to say traffic.
Like I used to say, if anyone in the area, please advise. I've dropped that now. And then, now it's just pretty standard.
Flaps 5 set. And taxi light coming on. Let's see a little bit of this airport now. Here we go. Get some georeferencing on the chart diagram again. Because we love the slant Navigraph charts. Spooling up. Brakes released. There we go. I think we'll take off 28 right again. Unless you guys want me to take off 10 left. This is one bird that has good sounds. I gotta show the sounds every once in a while. The ramp here looks pretty good. I like the random fixed. On an airport sometimes they fix a concrete slab square because of holes or whatever.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that. Yeah, I'll definitely pick it up.
It'll be between 19 and 21 supposedly. So.
Okay, that's good.
Not too bad. Not to mention it's in your geographical area, so it might. But
Yeah.
you probably need some ortho back there, huh?
Yeah, I have all sorts of scenery drive issues. I have no room for anything. But I've been debating pulling some pilot edge area stuff, but we'll see.
No. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. That is JSnap glory.
I know it is. I know.
We'll
see.
In the FCOM, it has it to flight on the ground, is what Turbinator says.
Okay.
Not getting any live traffic here either. I wonder if my live traffic program finally broke down. Citation Max just needs a bank of SSD drives. Yeah, one day, this is what we're going to do. I think this is happening now, is that you're going to have external SSD hard drives that are connected to your computer externally, and they're going to be big, and they're going to be like a USB-C type adapter, but it's going to be on a very fast bus. So we won't have to, if we run out of space, just plug in an external drive. There you go.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I had to move, I have 17 terabytes of ortho, so I had to move some stuff around the other day just to make room for my new pay 3-day install.
But Brad's right though. If you were able to do to go SSD on the P3D,
It makes
that would
that stutter. Yeah. I'm just scared about the migration, to be honest, because everything's working right now. But
Yeah,
you're right.
that's fair.
I think eventually I need to pull the trigger on the SSD. Just so
Yeah.
happens that I could actually, I have a second computer that I could play with it independently on, and
But you're still single PC, right?
yeah, for streaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. eSATA was supposed to do that, but the price of eSATA drives were prohibitive, and the format never really took on, really caught on. Yeah. I think that'll happen.
Yeah.
This is a quality airport, guys. So, yep. Full disclosure, I was given a copy, but you see it. You guys see it. There was a little bit of feedback that the crowd gave. They maybe want to see a little bit more work on the vegetation, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really into
that's minor stuff though.
Yeah. And then what was the other thing? There was a little bit of visual distortion here and there, but I think it could be related to the way that we all do our scenery ionize a little bit differently. All right, let's do landing lights on, taxi light off. When do you switch to FLT, I wonder? Strobes on, position on. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. I should probably tune in the first VOR, which is going to be JST on 113.0. Have you ever tuned in that VOR in the real world? 113.0. And then we'll get the next one in the standby, which is Selins Grove, 110.4. All right, we're good on that. Re-verify range to target, 110.4 and 113.0. Perfect. All right, here we go. Sounds up for departure.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pittsburgh, beautiful scenery. Here we go. Bear with the sound for a little bit, boys and girls. You just got this plane about 3 days ago. You love flying it. Yeah, VOR to VOR, Slant Alpha, baby. This is my favorite. I can't decide now what if this. Yeah, this is my favorite classic. Yep, this is my favorite classic. Some would not consider this classic, but I do. There we go. I'll turn up the sound a little bit more. Hey, Pittsburgh. Uh-oh. My plane was doing something funky. Oh, it's leaning. There must be wind. Oh, yeah, there's a wind. Crosswind. Oh, snack. Don't tell strike. Gear up. Oh, here we go. Just doing some maneuvers. All right. One more flyby. Wow. That is cool stuff. All right, autopilot on. Sync up the heading bug. Flaps coming up. And engines coming back. And sound coming down. Oh, those BOS A5000s really work. geared off. I wait a little bit because one day I did the gear off or too early, and my gear was stuck, and I had to do an emergency landing back in San Francisco on Pilot Edge. It was fantastic. All right, let's do heading. We've been given a heading by Pittsburgh departure. Radar vectors JFK. Was that the vomit comet? It was a vomit comet. Yeah, I wanted to test the, X-Plane 11.41 in the FlyJ for a moment. That's my excuse anyway. That's what happens when you do an outside view on takeoff, boys. You should never be, during the most critical phase of flight, landing and takeoff, you should not be doing external views like John Fly. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, let's go into IAS mode. Set speed 245.
Speed 245 knots.
And we're going to climb in IAS mode. One more outside shot. Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, and here's something we haven't looked at. The plane's already crabbing. But look at the Pittsburgh airport from this angle. That's pretty good. There we go. The ortho around here. Look at the ortho. Look at that. Wow. Pro pilot. That's a good black box emote right there. Oh, I got a couple of new emotes for those that haven't joined in a week or so. Two new emotes. All right, we're at 8,500. Let's track that VOR. So I'm going to go down here to the... Is this called... what? This is the HSI or no? Let's see, let's go to course. I wasn't sure if they had an old term for it for these older birds, but
that is the HSI. Yep.
All right, there we go. We're lined up on the Johnstown VOR. So now we're going to come down here and take a look at ATC. We're supposed to be squawking 3201, and we're not. And then I'm going to switch up. I'm going to switch to VOR Loc and VOR Loc. There we go. And the lane to Neptune, Mass. Look at that. There's a 50 knot difference between winds on the ground and winds at 2,000 feet at Boston at the moment. So that's why Morristown was the same thing.
Yep. Low level wind shear.
Yeah. So you really pump up the A game in that moment. You're like, okay, let's do the other.
Yeah, dude, I was coming in on approach. I had gear down, flaps basically 35, which is basically large landing flaps. Speed breaks out. I couldn't lose any airspeed.
Jeez.
Because there was that wind was just, dude, I was doing 110 indicated, doing 160 over the ground.
Wow. Now, in that case, do you use flaps? Just for,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Because it's a severe headwind and you want to get your speed down.
No, it was a tailwind.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, that's what I meant. Tailwind, severe tailwind.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that's going to help me slow down. But I couldn't even slow down because that wind was just, it was saying nope.
Okay. Look at these. See, these clouds look pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't look P2D good, though.
No. I flat out, no. There's the amount. A Shell Script says, thanks for introducing me to FS Economy. It basically spreads spreadsheets online for flight sims, and it's completely addicting. Shell Script, thank you for joining FS Economy. I hope you have fun with it. It's an element of variation for our beautiful flight sim hobby for sure, and more people should do it. Max would get it, but he's made the HR ladies at Snecker upset for a time or two.
Yeah, they're yep, they're not happy.
They're like, no.
Yep, they are not happy.
All right, it's supposed to be tracking that VOR. Yeah, it looks like it is. DME 52 miles. There we go. They have APIs? Yeah, they do. In fact, Toto Rico he jumped on the John Fly Discord the other day and was asking about the APIs because he is going to be incorporating a little more FS economy. I think you'll be able to check the FS economy fuel prices via the tablet or something.
That's cool.
Yeah. Can you check on the G3000? Can you check the fuel prices at airports? Somewhere
yes.
in like.
No, FlyJSim I can't.
FlyJSim, yeah.
I can see what kind of fuel they have at the airport, but I can't see
prices.
Okay. Right. Only on FlyJSim. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go lights off. And I'm gonna switch to flight on the engine start. Man, for not having flown this bird in a long time, I'm feels good. Feels good, man. Feel free to answer Greg's question. No problemo. I would like to know the answer myself.
Max, you're gonna stream tonight? That's a good question. I probably will do an afternoon stream at some point later today. I'm going out with a friend tonight, so I have to be done by probably 7:30. But yeah, that's the plan.
When we start up the trucks, you'll be on your date, or not date, but get together.
Just a friend.
Just a friend.
Just a friend.
All right, 2992 is being set in the barrow. .63 in a model. That's about right. Yeah. Max is about 5'2", so that should work out.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm 4'11".
And Brad's 4'2".
Yeah,
so.
yeah. 53 North, how you doing? I missed you coming in there. Hot. All right. Very cool, very cool. I do like this livery. Oh, hey, we have one aircraft on live traffic, a real world traffic. A flight has been injected. Huh. Very cool. Do you know what you're going to be streaming?
I don't know yet.
You haven't thought about it, or do you just keep it under the vest like a Brad? Won't give us the inside until the last hour.
You know, honestly, John, like how I kind of do it is I kind of will kind of think, okay, what platform do I want to stream?
Yeah.
Do I, all that kind of stuff, and a plan kind of just comes together. I don't know. It's weird. You know how it is. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, do you think about it?
Well, it's funny. Oh, we got a subscribe. Hold on one second.
Sweet.
53 North with the subscribe. Thank you, 53 North, for the subscribe. Invisistics have been back in play. Thank you so much for the subscribe. I'm going to give you one plane that I'd like to see you stream. In fact, today would be fantastic.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to post it into the chat. Put you on the spot. It's not the cry or cree. It's right there, baby.
What is this? Oh, the XL.
Oh, baby.
Is that P3D?
Yes.
Is that new?
Brand spanking new. Right off the assembly line. Oh, we got a subscribe. I just changed Max's stream plans.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Maybe.
Why not? Maybe. Give me a why.
We got a subscribe.
Yeah, we could. I'm sure we could figure out something.
What's the hesitation?
No, we could. That could work.
I'm not buying it, but
you're not buying it. Why?
Because I don't do GA on P3D really.
Yeah.
Outside of the A2A, I don't do it. But then again, I don't know. We're probably not expecting a high level of systems involved there, but I think people would like it.
Yeah.
I can't tell what avionics it has though. Is that Honeywell?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even think I own the 750 for.
Okay, I thought I'd get you excited. I didn't. I just saw it.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a good idea. It's a very, very good idea, John.
Some of the pictures look good.
Yeah.
Boss Bed says you have to save your money for scenery. Yeah.
I really have to. I agree.
Flight level 230. And that's another thing we should do. We should do shared with this sometime because there is a config file for it.
We totally should.
In fact, I'll do Pilot Edge with you. Shared. Yeah. And now with the new Smart Copilot 3, you don't have to worry about firewalls.
That's good. Yeah, because my firewall's
My
like
firewall is funky too. It's funky chicken.
Yeah.
The other day, the NSA tried to get in, and they're like, "What? We can't get in." So no way shared's going to work very well. Is there an NFL football going on right now? Anyone know? Give me a score. All right, we're 12 miles from the Johnston VOR. We're now going to tune in the Sellens Grove VOR. So I'm going to go into sync the heading bug, which P3D doesn't have. I can't believe they don't have a sync heading bug button. Isn't that ridiculous? It really is.
That is kind of.
And then I'm going to come down to the radio panel, and I'm going to tune in 110.4. We'll do it the old manual way. Just hit the transfer button, and then I'm going to come down to the HSI and rotate my course knob. Oh, it's not coming in yet. No DME. So I'll just do a manual heading change, and then we'll wait for that VOR to come in. And then when ATC asks me, when ATC asks me to identify the Morse code of the wrong sending Morse code, I can do that live, right? I was flying with Max, and the controller, we were able to give the information to the controller that VOR was sending the wrong Morse code.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. You're like, oh yeah, it's. I'm like, John.
Let's tell the controller that. How did you know that? Yeah, it's a sad nerd habit of mine. Oh, this is what I don't like. And this is where True Earth really changes the game. Right there is, we used to like go like this and we'd quickly scan away and we'd say nothing to see here. But now we just put it out there. We're transparent. That is what I don't like about your name branded ortho. The True Earth, these guys go in and color correct. But I mean, once you get over that line, then you're looking at the good stuff again. And it's a fall color, so it's kind of nice. But at the same time, I don't like those lines. So. All right, we're going to do a heading change. I better change my stream title also because I'm no longer at Pittsburgh. Mark Sterling, how are you, sir? You were 70 miles out before you picked up Seg. Are you doing the same route, Alex? Alex loves joining the streamers. It's awesome. He was into Dutch Harbor. He was into Skiathos. Tylenol says not for a few hours. Okay. Tylenol, you were the one that was asking about reloading up X and Viral, right? I think that was you. I was just wondering if I should open up the snack bookie for the NFL today. This URL not found, otherwise known as Joe, lost 7,000 snacks on the Patriots.
Damn, Joe's having a tough. That's a tough week right there on the market.
Yep.
Yikes. Whew.
Thank you. Food delivery. I don't know what it is that she just handed me, but it smells good. Look at that ortho. Look at that, Max.
Let's take a peek. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That does look good. Those are the Smokies.
Is it?
Yeah, I think those are the Smokies, John.
We flew over this area
multiple times.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did a caution bladder activity.
Yeah.
Look at that. I almost feel like screenshotting that. What is it? Shift or Alt plus or what is it? Yeah. Gosh. Is it? I think it's Shift spacebar, right? I think.
I actually don't know.
Hodgemania is here.
Someone about.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at the fields down there. Dang. Wow. Shift space. Yeah, I think I took a few pictures. Oh, it just loaded in clouds over my ortho. That's what I don't like about this weather system. All right, I just took a picture of it. We had a little bit of clouds there. That's okay. Oh, man, looks great. Yeah, the quick story, guys, for those that haven't heard it before. I think the last time I told it was a year ago, but Max and Cat Strader and I, and who else? Was there one more?
That was it. It was just me, you, and Ty.
And so the three of us were flying back from Indiana back to New York, and we hadn't seen a bathroom in a while. And so we needed to make a landing at some university. What was it?
State College.
It was, it was like something in Pennsylvania, wasn't it?
Yeah, State College, UNV.
Yeah. Code. And so we do this, drastic descent down to hit. It may have been Penn State. Yeah, Penn State. Yeah,
it was Penn State.
Yeah. So we do this emergency descent down for our bladder, because of we need to go to the bathroom, and we tune in the ATIS, and the ATIS says, wind, altimeter, temperatures, blah blah blah, but caution, bladder activity. On the ATIS, and I'm like re-listen to it, and I hear this caution bladder activity, and I'm like, no one knows what we're talking. And then just a few, a little bit later, we're like, oh, it said caution glider activity. Sure enough, when we're on final, we're seeing gliders, around us at different airports.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool flight.
That was a cool flight.
Yeah, sorry. That was a long time ago. That was like 4 years
World
ago.
Fly, baby.
I feel old.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to level off at 300. I'm sick of climbing. Just pilot's discretion. And I need to capture the altitude, right? Or does it automatically capture? Isn't there a capture altitude in here or no? There's not.
No. Yeah, I haven't. Honestly, I don't think I'd fly the plane on pilot edge right now. I would be terrible at flying the FlyJ.
But at the same time, you'll take stuff out that you don't know at all just because of that experiment. That we piece
love
of
the
strain. Yeah.
We love the Cree. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna capture this VOR even though I'm on the same heading. It'll capture that altitude. Okay. So yeah, I'm rusty. I'm glad to be back in it because it looks fantastic. I'm gonna go back into VOR loc on the flight director. VOR loc on the plane. We'll do a small adjustment here. All right. Our DME to SEG is Piper Alex is flying with me. Nice. I should be on the network. 50 miles to SEG.